Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to summarize YouTube videos with GenKit in Node.js as well as using the Gemini API or Gemini model. So it's pretty simple. So here you can see, let's go through this documentation. Firstly, you require Node.js version 20 plus install. I have already installed it. Then we will just copy this command. So here you can see I just have a workspace directory, and inside my terminal I'll just paste this. So what it does is, firstly it creates a folder called summarize a video. Inside that it creates another folder called src, then it cds to the summarize a video folder, and inside src it creates a file called index.ts, as you can see over here. So I will just open this inside VS Code. Alright, then let's come back over here. So we need to run this command, so it will create a package.json file for us. So let's just run this. Here you can see it has created package.json. Then we need to copy this command and paste it over here as well. So it will install GenKit as well as GenKit AI, Google AI for us. So let it do its thing. Okay, then we need to create an API key. So I'll just click on this particular link. Okay, I should have opened it inside a new tab. I'll just go back to the documentation. I'll open this inside a new tab. Okay, so and here just click on create API key. Here you can just search, select Gemini API, click on create API key, then copy this. Okay, we'll use it in a second. If you want to store it inside an environment variables, which is the recommended practice, you should do that. Then we will just copy this GenKit AI, Google AI as well as GenKit. So just go to src index.ts, we'll just paste it over here. Then we need to initialize this. So again I'll just copy this and I'll paste it over here. Now here inside Google AI we need to pass the API key. So I'll just do this and I'll remove this particular bit, and here I'll just add quotes. Then I'll come over here, I'll copy the API key and I'll paste it over here, Command V, and here is our API key. Okay, I'll come back. Then here we need to create an anonymous function which will run as soon as we run our command. So I'll just do again a Command V to paste it. Okay, then here you can see we will be passing the YouTube URL through command line. That's why we are doing something like this, process.ergv. Okay, so I'll just copy this again and I'll just paste it over here. So we just get the video URL. If it is not a valid URL, we exit it. Then we create a prompt as well. So here is our construct prompt. So here we use this to summarize the following video. Then here we generate the response. So again I'll just copy this. So here is the step 3 to generate the response. So here you can see we are just passing the URL, content type is video/mp4. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Now I will just copy this. Now I don't know, there is something wrong with this video URL. It does not seem a valid URL to me. So I'll just copy this. I'll just show it to you. Like I get an error. I used to get an error. I'm not sure whether if that's fixed or not. Okay, so I think it will take a bit of time. So in the meantime I'll just show you one more thing. So here you can see that this is one of the YouTube videos, right? I can just copy this URL over here. Now if I just come back and here so let me just show it to you. How should I show it? So here you can see there is some extra slash before the question mark and before the backward slash and before the equal to sign. So if you are trying to pass the video URL through the command line, you have to add the backward slash, at least in macOS. I'm not sure about Windows, it might be a little bit different for Windows. If you directly pass the YouTube video URL, then it will throw an error for you. So here you can see I got so I think that was a valid YouTube URL. Maybe when I was trying it something went wrong, but here you can see I'm getting all the summarization of the YouTube video. Now let's try this particular video, which is about how to train your dragon, which is a new movie just released. So let's run this. So I'll just remove this. Like I said, I will not add that backward slash and you will see an error. So here you can see I have not added backward slash before the question mark as well as before the equal to, and I run it. Here you can see no matches found. So this is a weird thing which you have to do. So here you can see only when you pass the video URL through the command line. If you are directly passing it via code, you don't have to do this. So I'll just run this. Now it will perfectly recognize it. Let it do its thing. Okay, what happened? Yeah, my API key expired. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. I'll just come over here. I'll just do this. I'll click on create an API key. Okay, I'll just click on create API key. I'm using the free tier. I think that's why my API key keeps on expiring. So I'll just remove this. I'll paste it over here, my new API key, and I'll run this. Now it should run, but again it will take a bit of time. Okay, I'm still getting my API key invalid. Please, I have renewed the API key. Please renew the API key. I think this is happening because I'm using the free tier, but hopefully you got the point. I'll just delete all this. I don't know what's happening over here, why it is still complaining. It just generated a new API key, still it is complaining. Okay, I'll just refresh this as well, but I have shown you guys the output. Hopefully you got the point, because there is one more thing which I want to show you. That's why create API key. I might have ran out of my quota for the day, something like that. Okay, let's try one more time. If this doesn't work, then I give up. Okay. Oh, okay, my API key has expired. I don't know why this is happening. I think I have reached the limit for today. That's why it is giving me an error, but hopefully you got the point. Like I said, here you can see, you are able to see the that it was able to summarize the YouTube video for me. Now this is fine, but what if like in real world scenario, the user will send you the YouTube URL, right? You will not run it via command line and pass the YouTube URL over here. So that is also pretty simple. So what we need to do is we just have to refactor this file. So I'll just create one backup file. Okay, just to have this code, and I'll just copy this code. Okay, you don't have to do this because I will be deleting all the code from index.ts, and it's the new code which I will be showing is pretty much exactly the same what we had just now. Okay, so don't worry too much about it. I'll just open this second.ts. Okay, I'll just copy this and I'll paste it over here. Okay, okay, let me generate a new API key. Let's try one more time. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, okay, I think this should work. Let's see, because it looks like a proper API key to me. Let's see. Okay, so here again, the only thing which we have changed is here we have hard coding the YouTube URL, right? Typically you will get the YouTube URL from the user. That is the only change, and we are not using the YouTube URL from the command line. Rest everything remains the same. Here you can see we are just doing the same thing. We have the YouTube URL, we get the text, and we just console log it. So I can now I will just have to run. I'll just remove the YouTube URL. Rest everything will remain the same, and I'll run this. Hopefully my API key is valid now. I don't know, I have a battery. Yeah, like I said, I have reached the quota for the day. Sorry about this, but hopefully you got the point. It will work for you. Let me try to use some other account to get over this issue. Let's see if that works. Right, so I have replaced it with a new API key. Let me try it one more time. Also do note that you don't need to pass that backward slash over here if you are directly passing the video URL from your code. It was only required when you are trying to pass through the command line arguments. So I think this should work. Let's just wait. Yeah, this is quite slow. That's the another frustrating part. I think it depends on the video as well. If the video is quite big, we can't really do anything, but the video which I have sent is almost like 4-5 minutes long. Let's just wait. Hopefully this works. Okay, so here you can see it was able to figure it out, the content of the YouTube video. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.